actually just today, I had a non-Muslim in the car and he asked me this question. Pig, why is it haram? And I've heard the funniest thing from Muslims. Brother, eat the Al-Quran, Allah, it's haram because there's this worm in it, and no matter how much you cook it and how much you boil it, this worm, it's like a bacteria and you can never get rid of it. And Allah and this scientist and that. And wallahi, I'm just amazed with the things that Muslims say. My brothers and sisters, why is pig haram? Really, if you understood the very beginning of my talk, it's haram because who said so? Do I need to know why? And you can, that's fine, it's no problem. But me, do I need to know why? Khalas, it's haram, Allah said it's haram. Habibi, He knows what I don't know. He knows what I don't know. So when Allah Azza wa Jal tells me to stay away from this, is that because Allah doesn't want me to have fun? Is that because Allah doesn't want me to enjoy myself? So when Allah tells me stay away from this, is that for my betterment or not? Is that for my success or not? So why am I staying away from it? Because it has a bacteria in it? Because it's pink and its tail is like that? Some brothers think it's because of the tail. And some brothers think because it looks like a, because it's smart, and because when it fell on its face, and that's why it's not. The funniest things I've heard, the funniest things. Is that why pig is haram, my brothers? Is that why we don't eat pig? You know what the problem is with these arguments? You know what the problem with these arguments is? Because unfortunately now science, this fitna that we call science, wallah, it's a big fitna, man. Big fitna. Science and scientists are slowly replacing Allah and His Prophet. They're slowly replacing Allah and His Prophet in the eyes of many Muslims. The problem with these arguments is this. Is if I tell someone that look, pig is haram, it's prohibited because it has a bacteria, no matter how much you cook it and boil it and you can never get rid of it. If this brother says to me, mate, what if we can come up with a pig that we put together in the lab and we can guarantee you that there's no bacteria in it? Would you eat it? But you said we don't eat it because of the bacteria. Can I eat it if there's no bacteria in it? Habibi, if you take it to the lab or you take it to Jahannam, it's haram because Allah said it's haram. And that's where it ends. I have submitted completely to God, the Lord Almighty. He told me stay away from it, so I stay away from it. It's good, there's benefits, it tastes amazing, it's worms, dood, bacteria, doesn't matter to me. My Lord has told me stay away, I stay away. Why don't we eat it? Because Allah said so, and that's it. That's really where the conversation ends. Today, this guy that I had in the car with me, he said to me, like, how do you guys don't eat bacon, eh? I said to him, because my Lord has told me to stay away from it, so I stay away from it. He said, is that all? I said, yeah, that's all. I said, it's not cursed, it's not like some evil animal. It's an animal like all the other animals. It's a creation of Allah. In that sense, we love and in that sense that it's a creation of Allah. He worships Allah. It has its role in it has its role. But Allah has told us to stay away from it. Wallahi, he said, is that all? I said, yeah, that's all. He said, man, some guy once told me that he did a sexual act in front of God, so God cursed that and did. Some Muslim, wallahi, some Muslim. Right? So that's it. It's haram because Allah said it's haram. And that's really where the conversation ends. That's really where and you need to understand, why do women cover up? Why? Because Allah said so. Why do you fast the month of Ramadan? No, because some scientists said that if you fast, it does this amazing thing to your body. And I'm sure there's a lot of amazing benefits through fasting. There's no deny, I'm sure there is. But we do what we do because Allah said so. Full stop. Full stop. Don't fall all over yourself trying to convince and come up with this amazing theory. You and I as Muslims, we do what we do because Allah said so, and we don't do what we don't do because Allah Azza wa Jal said so. He knows what I don't know. And my job as a Muslim, someone that has submitted completely to Allah, is to follow and to obey. And if I follow and I obey, whether people like it or not, you will find happiness and success in this world and in the hereafter.